Hello, welcome back
I
to
thought you
Slumber
kicked
Party.
Nova out.
I didn't kick her out. I
Oh.
felt bad,
Yeah, that's fair.
but I feel like she's also hyper, so
Yeah, she's about to go into my bag.
so one of us might have to. One of us means you, because you're blanketless.
I'm blanketless, guys. You can finally see my legs.
So if she needs to get kicked out, that's what's happening. Also, I have fries that I will be eating while we film this, and we've never eaten at the same time.
Mukbang.
So I just feel like I had to make that like little. What's the word?
Clear.
Clear, but it's like shoot. Disclaimer. That's what I was looking
okay.
for. Disclaimer.
Guys, I'm not trying to brag in any way, shape, or form.
Christmas haul. Christmas haul.
I think that's so funny that like people had to say that or they would get canceled.
I also feel like it's funny that people I feel like people troll on that now, right? Like,
yeah,
and people still do it though. I still saw so many TikToks this year, and people are like, first of all, I just want to say I'm so grateful. For me, I don't feel it's necessary to say that.
Well, it's just funny
now.
when people are like, I'm not trying to brag in any way, but then they don't stop there. They say, I'm not trying to brag in any way, shape, or form. Like, it's just funny.
It's
like
the script.
I thought you were trying to brag in a form. Like they had to specify.
Yes, they have to specify because they don't want people to think they're like bragging on the low down, like, or the down low, not the low down.
Like, I don't think
they don't want people to think they're bragging on down low bragging, like below. Like, they want people to know that there is no way, shape, or form that they could possibly be bragging,
except for posting it onto the internet. Like, okay, you are bragging in a way.
I saw someone describe it as like, you can see it as inspiration for your wish list, like, of what you didn't get for or what to spend your Christmas money on. I was like, okay, that's a good way to spin
I love watching hauls and I love watching Christmas hauls, but don't say you're not trying to brag in any way, shape, and form and then post it on YouTube or TikTok. It's like, okay, that's a form. Okay, that's a shape of bragging.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you consider it bragging.
I don't know, but like I don't know. I just think it's funny. But
I do think it's funny, though. But I do watch them.
Me too. I like hauls.
But I saw that one where it was like, she was like a teenager. Definitely rich, like definitely rich family.
Yeah.
She just like keeps holding up like aloe bra, like sports bras. I'm like, why do you need 10 of those in every single color? It's like, it's just like ridiculous thing to spend money on. Why do you need 10 of those?
She got my wallet out. Nova got my wallet out.
I taught her how to do that.
She got her tie. Sorry, guys, this is really important. Stop it.
So one time when Nova was a little girl, a little kitty, she ate a hair tie, and I didn't know she ate a hair tie, okay? But she started acting really weird all day, and I was worried about her.
That is scary.
You know when they just start acting not right?
I don't like that.
They don't feel good. You know they don't feel good? And she would just be, like, going to a corner and just, like, laying in it. Like, loafing.
I hate that.
And Percy loafs everywhere, but that's not normal for Nova. And I was like...
Exactly. It's,
like, what's going on?
Them doing something that's not normal for them.
And she was not okay. And then she threw up, and a whole hair tie came out.
Yeah, that is so scary.
It is so scary.
Well... I was telling you the other week that we found some throw up that had a hair tie in it, and it was bloody. Yeah, and so I was sorry. Well, they can't see it. It's just me describing it. But yeah, and so I was like, thank God it came up because we had no idea it was in the middle of the night. And my parents have 2 cats. And then Percy is my cat, so we don't even know who it was. But they're like, it was Percy. And I was like, but she's never had an issue. But she's a little bit crazier.
That's why they're dangerous. That's why they're dangerous.
So,
the hair ties.
We know to keep them away from Nova, but now I'm like, I really am trying to keep it away from everyone.
Yeah,
which
so
I already should have been doing that.
Hair ties are like not banned, but you have to keep your hair ties away in this house.
Alright, I need to.
Yeah, maybe just put it up somewhere. Oh my!
Okay, so I almost fell out of the chair.
So yeah, we keep hair ties away, and I recommend if you have a cat, no matter what you think, keep the hair ties away. It's just not worth it. If they eat the hair tie, even on accident, it just stays in their stomach. Like, they do not digest it. So I'm just lucky that she threw it up. And now we know.
You want to know what else I learned for all the cat owners or cat wannabe owners?
Mm-hmm.
To, if they, like, eat a ribbon or something, and they, like, try to poop it out, but it's still in their butt, like,
Oh.
didn't come out, but it's, like, hanging out of their butt. Sorry.
Okay. I've never had this happen
Well,
before.
I've seen it. No, I've seen it happen before.
Okay.
Not with our pets, but, like, other pets. And, like, I've heard stories. Anyways, like, little ribbons, like, the ribbons
So what do you do?
that you put, so you don't pull it out. You have to just let them, pass it, poop it out, because it could be, like, wrapped around something.
Yeah. Oh! Trigger warning! Trigger warning!
Okay.
Describing it counts as trigger warning.
Sorry. It's an important message.
Oh my god.
It's an important
and
message.
I don't really get, like, freaked out like that.
Okay, sorry, guys.
Okay, so...
Sorry. I do apologize. That was a real bang.
Anyway, I'm gonna pivot. Keep your hair ties away. And ribbons, probably, too.
Was that your pivoting?
That's just a moral of the story.
Okay.
Recap, that's a conclusion to that.
Guys, New Year's Eve is tomorrow. Can you believe it?
No, but by the time you're watching this, it'll be past. But,
yeah, true.
But as we're filming this, it's New Year's Eve. So, we decided we want to do our resolutions. Also, I'm kind of interested to talk about thoughts on resolutions.
Yeah.
Because I know they're a controversial, topic now, or, thing. So, I want you to start, because I want to know your thoughts, because I feel like you have thoughts. You just look like you have thoughts.
Do I look like a person that has thoughts on resolutions?
No. That's why. No, you actually do. I feel like we've talked about this before.
Probably.
Maybe. Because I feel like we have, and I feel like you thought different than I did.
Oh, different?
I don't know.
I guess right now I think that sometimes I just hate making resolutions because I hate when I don't do them. Mm-hmm. Like, I hate when I want to do something and then I fail at it. Like, and I fail and I don't complete it or whatever. And that's how I feel like a lot of resolutions go. It's like, you're so motivated the first week, like everyone is, and then you just stop doing it, and then you feel bad about yourself.
Right.
Because you don't do it anymore. And so I'm like, I don't like to set expectations, and then...
I feel like that's why I try to do, realistic resolutions and goals. Because I also don't like setting a goal and not, achieving it. I also do think with resolutions, I don't get too hard on myself wherever it goes. I feel like they're just this is, hopeful, hopeful things to, strive for. Whether it's, right away or just, building up the habit.
Well, I also think it is, the manifestations to, what does she do?
I have to let Moon in, because she heard a little pause under the door.
Oh, okay. Okay, you talk about something.
Okay. So, yeah, I feel like, why do I blink when I got told to speak? Yeah, you can just let her out.
Then they can play together.
I always try to set realistic ones. As realistic as I can of just, these are habits I want to build.
Yeah.
Not, and I also do a thing where I, kind of start doing them while I'm thinking about it. So I'm not, it's not, a dead, cold start on January 1st.
Yeah.
It's, I kind of, if I'm thinking about it all December, I'll kind of start, incorporating it in, so it's not so, drastic. And I know people have been talking about this, 12-week thing, or, you build up the goals. That seems like a lot of work for me. So
I don't know what that is.
I can't even describe it. It was too hard. But I saw a TikTok and she was planned out every single month of increasing her goal of if working out is one of your goals, which is a common one. Start working out. She was start at 1 day a week, and then in a couple weeks you move up to 2 days.
It's when you're trying a new skincare product.
Yeah, it's
go once a day. And work your way up to twice a day.
Yeah, exactly. So
I will say that a resolution, I guess, of mine, it does have to do with working out. Mm-hmm. But mostly, it's not, obviously not to lose weight, there's not really, the goal is that I want to build up my stamina.
Yeah.
Because I get winded very quickly. And I don't think that can't be good for you. I get winded talking. It's bad. So, I don't want to have to get winded, walking up the stairs. Because I do get really embarrassed about that. Which isn't, it's not embarrassing, but it's more difficult for me to do it than
Oh my
other
gosh.
people.
That reminds me of an experience that I had. My gynecologist, I think we go to the same one, but she's on the 4th floor
Yeah.
of the building, and I don't really love elevators. Like, I can use an elevator and I'm not going to have a panic attack, but like I can avoid them if I can. So I walk up the stairs to go there. And one time I came in after using the stairs and I was like signing in, and she was like, "Did you walk up the stairs?" And I was like, "Yeah," cuz I was like out of breath. She was like, "Did you walk up the stairs?"
Why
And I was
would
like,
she
"Yeah." And she was
ask?
like, "Oh yeah, I try to do that some days to like
Okay.
get a workout
That's
in, and
not bad.
I
That's
always
not
am
bad.
so tired once I get up." But I was still embarrassed because I was like, "You can
can tell that
I
am
just
out of breath.
went 4 flights of stairs."
Yeah, that was
And I try to compose myself too because I am like tired, and I try to be like, "Let's go."
Yeah,
I guess
I would
didn't play
do
it off.
that in the business building at my college.
Mhm.
I had a 4th
Same.
floor class, and there were elevators, but sometimes the elevators would take a while because there's a lot of people using
waiting.
them.
Yeah.
So a majority of the people would, just go up the stairs, and I remember like I had to, it's like you're trying to hold it in your breath,
Mhm.
and I would have to like kind of stand outside for a little bit before I went
Yeah.
to
I
class.
had a class like that too. And same thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I just like I don't need to do like every day. I need to work out every day. I need to run a mile. Like I just need to like the stepper thing that
Uh-huh.
mom and dad have and that you have, which is just like a little stepper
It's like a
workout.
it's like an armless elliptical.
Yeah, that we got from like Amazon.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm like that is good. I'm like as long as like my heart rate is like going and I'm able to do it for a long period of time, like that'll help. My other one is that I want to do stretches morning and night because I'm very
I need to stretch.
inflexible
I really do.
and I do your stretches. Sorry. That's what my mom says. Our mom says to her cat, and he does his stretches. Sorry, it's like hard. It's like an inside joke.
You can't really explain.
Yeah, I'm like it's not funny unless you see it. Anyways, I want to do stretches just because like it's good for your body. And I'm not flexible, and I wish I was flexible. Like I can't touch my toes. Actually, I've never been able to touch my toes. Even when I was able to do the splits, I still couldn't touch my toes. But like I do feel like my body is always hurting, and like I wake up and I'm stiff, and my shoulders hurt. And even when I was doing physical therapy, we worked a lot on my shoulders. And she was like, you need to sleep on your back, open your chest up.
Sleeping on my back is my worst nightmare.
No, and I always tell her, she would be like, so how are you sleeping now? And I'm like, it's like on my side a little bit. No, every night I was on my side of my stomach, like, or half and half. But
sorry, I'm gonna put my Invisalign back in.
Oh, okay. Anyways.
Sorry about that.
We really worked on like I was having physical therapy for my wrist but we were working on like my shoulders and my posture.
Yeah, that's
whatever.
a good one. I think stretching is a really good one.
Yeah.
That's like something like so I also have I put this on my resolution every year. Joyful movement.
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
That is I never really say workout or like exercise or anything like that. Oh, we're in 0.5. We're in 0.5.
Sorry, guys.
How you doing over there? So far away. Oh my gosh, now we're really close.
I fixed it. Good thing you noticed.
Good thing I noticed because that last time we did not notice. Yeah. Anyway, I like to call it joyful movement. So I feel like physical activity that like feels good and doesn't feel bad. Like doesn't feel like punishment.
Like
doesn't
dancing
feel like,
or like tennis.
Even just like for me, it's mostly like going on a walk.
Going on a walk
is like it's not intense. For me, it's usually low impact. Like, but yeah, like tennis, like playing a sport or anything that like is that I want to do and like makes me feel good after and isn't like horrible to like go and do it and like or isn't a punishment for anything.
I agree. So. Like I think there's such like a negative connotation for me at least with working out just from like life experience and whatnot.
Right.
Which we could probably do a whole episode about that. True. Which I was thinking of. Okay,
anyways.
anyways.
True. Be on the lookout for that.
Yeah. New year, new us. I just think it's, like, always been a negative thing for me. And, like, I'm like, I don't want to do it. Like, it's not fun. But it can be fun when you're doing what you want to do. Like, those fitness marshal ones that, like, we would do, like, I love the fitness marshal because he's, like, he does dances and, like, you basically work out, like, as a dance. But it's not like a dance class. It's just, like, aerobics, I guess, like, close to that. But I think that's fun. And I could, like, go on for a long time doing that.
Yeah, I also saw, like, I wish I had enough money to afford, like, classes, like, classes, because I think that would be fun. Like, I went to
Should we join a dance class?
Well, hear me out. I don't know if this interests you, too, but I did see, like, I think it's, like, maybe, like, a little under 15 minutes from here, but I passed, like, a kickboxing, like, class, and it was, like, it was, like, all women, like,
yeah. I love that.
Like, I just passed it, and they're all just like, yeah, like, you know, and I was like, that looks so fun. Like, I would really love to, like, hit kickbox.
I know.
I think that seems so fun to me.
I would love to do, like, dance classes.
I'm not much of a dancer. Yeah, like, not that I wouldn't, like, enjoy it, but yeah. I don't have rhythm.
Yeah, I think I would enjoy it more than you would.
I'd be just awkward.
That is something that I would want to do because again, like, it's fun and it gets you moving, and to me that doesn't feel like a workout. But yeah, I have, like, good friends that just go to dance classes, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god,
it seems fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I could do it, but yeah, again, it does cost money.
Yeah, it's actually funny because this isn't an official resolution, but I guess, like, a goal or, like, a to-do for 2024 is to actually cancel my gym membership.
Whoa! Woo!
I don't go anymore, and I don't see myself being in that phase. Like, I did have a phase where I, like, actually, like, liked going, and I was consistent.
Yeah, you did go to the gym.
I did. I was on that Stairmaster. I literally only did the Stairmaster.
369, or what do they call it? Oh, no, maybe that's on the treadmill. Where they do, like, the incline?
Yeah, frick, what was that called?
I'm pretty sure it was called
330.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I did. I have tried that. That's actually really hard. People are like, chill girl workout, 330. I'm like, it's chill? I'm sorry? 12 is, like, the highest.
I love that girl on TikTok that does, she does, like, other songs, but Taylor Swift songs to the,
Lauren, I did
to the treadmill. And
treadmill?
I'm like, treadmill?
Yeah, mill.
Treadmill. Eating my treadmill. Treadmill. And I'm like, oh my god, yeah, like, the strutting. Yeah. Like, when I could find a song that was, like, to the beat of how I did the stair thing, the elliptical thing that we have.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when I could find one, I was like, yes, like, this is working.
Yeah, frick, I did one of those once at the gym, and I
oh my gosh.
did run.
Whoa.
Oh my god, I actually ran. I was like, whoa, and it was hard. I think I did a Harry Styles one.
Oh my gosh.
And, like, you had to run, like, the last run was, like, satellite. And it's, like, at first it's really hard because it starts slow. It starts slow, but then it builds up, but you're starting slow, and I'm already running. And I'm like, okay, you gotta know that. Like, I'm like, we're not gonna speed up.
It is so slow in the beginning.
So, but anyway, I did do that, and I was, like, proud of myself. If I had a treadmill at home, I think I could run. I think I could get into running.
That's, like,
I think you, like, turn, like, 24, and you're like, let's run.
No,
like, let's start
and sometimes running. I think that, and I'm like, no, let's be real. Like, I would never run in my life.
Let's be realistic.
Like,
and that
sometimes
is how I feel
I'm like,
too.
Like, I see people on TikTok, and they're just like, okay, I'm gonna start running now, and then they do 3 miles the first day, and I'm like, okay, that's how I know that they just can run. Sometimes some people are born with it, and some people are not, and I am not.
Like, I was on a walk today, and I was like, what if I started running right now? Like, what if I just... Yeah. But I had, like, the cat stroller, so I was like, I don't know if this is, like, good idea with them.
They'd be like...
Yeah, they would be like, whoa.
Flying all around.
Especially because the neighborhood doesn't have, like, sidewalks, so it's on the road, and they would be bumping.
Yeah.
But, I do think about it. I was like, maybe I should just start, like, interval. Like, walk 30 seconds, run 30 seconds or something. But I'm also scared to, like, do things alone in public. Like,
yeah.
That is the mental barrier for me.
Yeah, we need to get past that.
That is what,
because it's like, who cares? Hard. Like, if you saw someone doing that on the street, what would you think? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing
I
at
would just
all.
pass them. Actually, I was like driving somewhere and I saw someone else with a cat stroller in the neighborhood.
And then
And I was like another cat stroller.
yes.
And then I realized, I am really visible from a car and you can tell it's a cat stroller. You
And
really
not a
can
baby
tell it's a
stroller.
cat stroller. And I'm like, that's kind of embarrassing.
No, I don't think it's embarrassing. I think that it's sweet.
No, it is sweet to me, but I know how many other people probably
like if
are
they're
like,
not a cat person.
yeah, and there's so many not
They're
cat
like
people
so
that are like
judgmental.
that's not what's the right
Okay,
word.
no, it's worse to put a dog in a stroller.
Yeah, like
way worse.
Unless it's a disabled dog. We are just gonna exclude the disabled or old dogs.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Okay, we'll take that statement back. Retract.
No. Actually, no.
But because immediately I thought of like, oh, like I bring my dog in a little wagon because he like is old and his hips are bad. But it's like, and then I started thinking about those dogs. But I have like been stopped by people sometimes, and they're like, "Oh, cute! Oh my God, there's 2 in there!" Or like whatever, and I'm like,
yeah.
I just will say the like same things, like, oh, like just the way to get fresh air for them,
right?
Or, like some,
Well, it's way better than I like don't want my cats to be outdoor cats, so like it's way better than that.
Mhm.
And it gets you moving too. But anyways, I think that
my resolution.
Yeah, everyone's so hard on themselves, but like I get so nervous when I'm in public of like how I'm walking and where my eyes are.
Oh God, yeah.
Like I specifically notice in stores like where I'm looking. I don't know why.
Or like how my face looks.
Yes, and I'm like, I don't
like,
think that about
aware
anyone.
Of, like, how my face is just like naturally like
laying.
Yeah. Like, what is it looking like?
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, okay. So out in 2023 is the fear of being judged.
Yeah.
Or like thinking about yourself so much, because I was in a bunch of pictures the other night with friends and I was like, I looked horrible in all those pictures. But then I was like, every single person looked at themselves first and no one else, because I like didn't look at anyone else in the picture.
Yeah,
like I only looked at myself.
That's
and I was like, my friends probably saw those pictures and also only looked at themselves, unless they're really secure. More power to them. More power to them.
Yeah, me when posting on Instagram, I'm like, well, I look good.
Yeah, I was like, didn't look in those pictures. It's okay. We win some, we lose some. I lost some. I lost that night. But yeah, okay. Let's see. We need to move on to another one.
Okay, you do one.
Okay, I'm trying to think. So I also had the movement thing, and then my other one, reading goal.
Oh, okay.
So reading goals are realistic for me. I try to make them realistic.
Yeah.
Mine is 40 books.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
I could make one right.
What?
I can make one up right now.
You don't have a reading goal, or you don't want to set one on Goodreads?
No, I do. I just haven't gone there yet.
Okay, well you have. Yeah. Tell me a number.
30. I did 30 this year, and I exceeded it.
Woo.
But I'm just nervous. Like
that's why
because I'm trying to spend time at the beginning of the year trying to look for a new job. So
that's good.
I'm trying, but I do love reading. Oh, I can't do that though. But okay, 30.
It's funny that yours is like keeping you from your responsibilities. When like other people like want to read and like read more, and you're like, I have to read less because I have to focus.
Yes, I do.
But
I do.
Mine is 40, which I feel like is low based on what I did this year. But I also like never want it to be a chore.
Me too.
And that's like the thing.
Again, that's another thing, like setting the expectation too high and then being sad that you failed.
Yeah. So I just like, I never want, for me, I'm like reading, I don't want it to be a chore. I want it to be fun. Like,
right.
So the goal is just there, and I like to keep track of it on Goodreads. But like last year, I kept like exceeding, and then I kept just like upping the goal a little bit. Just to be like, okay, like I read this, it seems feasible that I could read like this many more books.
What was your total?
Maybe it's not necessary to have a goal, but my total this year was 81.
You hit 80? That's good.
And I finished the 81st like yesterday, and I was like, do I try to read one more?
What was it?
The Bullet That Missed. It was like the
I
third
did
one.
see, yeah.
Yeah, in the Thursday Murder Club series, which I like those books, but I don't think I like them as much as other people.
Yeah.
But they're still good, and
Yeah.
I will read the last one because
obviously
I'm almost
you're
done.
you're that far into it.
Yeah. But anyway, so I read a lot, and literally my goal was to read one book a month this year. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, that is crazy.
Because I was like, last year I like didn't really read that much.
I remember that.
Like I was in a slump, and I didn't really like.
Wow, last January January feels so long ago.
I know.
Like,
so like literally, here. My goal was one book a year, and then a month, and then I like went crazy. So
you did. You popped off.
Yeah.
Mine was 54.
That's still really good.
Unless I read a book tomorrow. And my last one was Down the Drain by Julia Fox, her memoir.
Oh, was it good?
It was actually really good because I didn't really know much about her before,
except that she's like an icon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So it was really good.
Okay, I need to read that.
I listened to the audiobook, so it was like it was her reading it.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
I have Brittany's memoir. I'm like next up.
Oh my god, I'm like
2-week wait.
I think I'm like a few months away still.
Really? Oh
no, it's probably like several weeks now.
I put it on hold like right away, and it was already like
when
20 weeks.
When I put it on hold, it was like a few months. Yeah. And now it's like several weeks.
Mine is 2 weeks, so any minute now, really.
Oh my gosh.
So that's my book goal, and then one of mine, which is kind of a like I'm excited for this one, and I've already been working on it. That's what I mean. Like resolutions, like already. I'm like it's kind of like the New Year is a day that people like assign to that, but like. And that's why some people don't like resolutions. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent. But that's why some people don't like resolutions because they're like, well, that's stupid. Like, you don't have to wait for the New Year to, like, do
me today being like, oh, okay, I don't have to do my stretches until Monday.
Yeah. No, but I'm, like, a goal-setting person. Like, I feel like I like setting little goals. Mm-hmm. And so, like, New Year's is fun because I'm like, it's like, it feels like a reset. Even if it's a fake reset. Or whatever, or a social constructed reset. I don't really care because I think it's just why don't we just enjoy our traditions? Okay, why do we have to pick apart everything? I understand some things deserve to be picked apart, but it's New Year's, okay? Like, let's relax.
I'm like, oh, whatever.
Yeah, I just remember.
Like, of course,
like some people have such like strong opinions about resolutions, and I thought you did, but maybe not.
Like they're bad.
I don't know. Yeah, like like that's like not you, but some people would be like, oh, they're like stupid. Like never keep them. Like you don't have to wait for the New Year. Da da da. Anyway, one of mine is to focus on my personal style rather than following trends.
I love that.
Yeah. So like I have some other like a question is like. Does this trend like fit your style? Like, does it fit your style in your current wardrobe,
or is it just trendy?
Like, if it's just like if it doesn't fit your style, then you don't need it. Like some trends, it's like okay, like like oh ribbons and stuff, like that's cute, and I can incorporate that into my current style, or like a samba or whatever. Mm-hmm. But like things like that,
like this is like a shoe that I would wear on my own.
Yeah.
But because it's trendy, I got it.
Yeah, like there's so many things I've bought that are just trendy, and then I'm like, I didn't need that.
Right, and I'm starting to see things now. Like this is not necessarily about clothing, but like I'm starting to see like hauls or something, or not even like hauls, or like it's like people walking around Target and being like, look at the new Target like Valentine's Day stuff, or look at what I found at Five Below, or whatever, and I look at it and I'm like, oh, that's cute, and then I'll be like. That's actually kind of ugly. Now that I'm really thinking about it, like, what am I gonna do with that after I put it in my room for 2 seconds, and then it's just gonna sit in my closet. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, be for real.
Yeah. So I'm trying this year. I've started already. Like, I want to like really hone in on my style and like what I want to do or what I feel the best in. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I've kind of gotten like the vibes down more now. But yeah, so I'm focusing on that this year.
Yeah. And I feel like as you get older, it just gets more and more secure.
Yeah, you do. And you don't feel like you have to like look like everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you can be like, this, I feel good in this. So like, and I know my style is like cute too. Mm-hmm. Like I do feel like I'm presentable, or like
I think your style's cute.
People think it's cute. So it's just like
I
sticking to what I know. My formula.
I feel like I need to be a little bit more fun with my style.
I feel like I feel like you're very like you are one of those people that also kind of inspired me though. Because I was like always felt like I needed to do and this is like I hope this doesn't come across the wrong way. Because it really did.
I'd be always wearing the same thing or what?
Yes. Well, like the same like a combination of things. Mm-hmm. Like the same like I said, like formula, like this, that. And then like
it's yeah.
And that's not always a bad thing though, because it made me feel like because I never think your outfit's like, oh, Lauren always wears the same thing.
Okay, that's good.
Like I don't think that in a negative way or like, oh, she always does that. Like I really only thought about it because I was like, I felt like this pressure of like, always need to switch it up, always need to do something different. Oh, I wore this already last week. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I realized like, nope, that's okay. Yeah. Like no one cares that much.
Yeah.
Like you can rewear things. You don't have to do that.
Am a re-wearer to my core. Like,
well, that's the thing. I'm like, I never notice it when like you. I just am like, okay,
she wearing that, you know? Yeah, like it's not like oh today. She's wearing it again. Yeah, the only time that I get like that I'll be like, oh, I don't want to wear that again. Like I'm having a vest party for my birthday.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to keep reminding me because I keep forgetting.
Yes, and I feel like, and that's why on my text, I sent a text message and I was like, guys, you can wear a sweater vest, a puffer vest, like a jean vest, because people kept being really like, what do you mean a vest? And I'm like, let's think.
Like critical thinking skills.
Anyways, I already like had a vest and I like had worn it to the Harry Styles concert, and I had like posted a picture in it. And I'm like not usually like that. I'm like, oh, I'll rewear things. Obviously, like I think my last 3 like posts are probably the same outfit basically. But I wanted to get a new vest, so that's like the only thing, like events like that. But I'll rewear outfits. Same. Like I'm wearing this is the same sweater I wore in the last episode.
I've definitely worn this before, but you look cuter than me. I'm like way more casual.
I think that sweater's cute.
Thank you, but it's just like a.
How do you think mine's different though? Because I'm wearing jeans.
Like you look like you could also go to dinner, and like that's an appropriate dinner outfit.
Yeah, I think the cardigan is really what did it. The cardigan is really what did it because.
Yeah, no, the cardigan's really
without cute. It, it's just a.
Like I wouldn't wear this to dinner. Like I'm just wearing like mom jeans and like a grandpa like sweatshirt.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by like cuter. Like maybe more put together. Anywho. Thank you. Also that includes like working on my jewelry collection for me personally because I want to work on it.
I kind of want to accessorize
jewelry more. Okay. You can make
Can
jewelry.
We get piercings sometime? Would you ever get? Do you have your seconds?
No, I don't.
Would you ever get that?
Yeah.
I want to get this one.
Wow. See, like, yeah, I would get my seconds. I really like the look. But I just never did when I was younger. When people normally get their, like, seconds, thirds.
Yeah. And sometimes I forget I have that many piercings. Because I never really change out my seconds and my thirds. I just always have them basic, and then I switch out my normal ones. But
yeah, I would get a piercing. I was talking to one of my friends earlier this week, and I was like, I wish that I got an eyebrow piercing when I was like younger, like a couple years ago.
Really?
Because I'm like, wait, I kind of feel like it would be a sleigh.
I've been seeing eyebrow piercings on TikTok. They
are kind of trending, but I think I'm too like old. Like I think I'm past like the prime for eyebrow piercing.
Agree with you.
Right. So. I think like I was like, oh, if I thought of it a couple years ago and was like into it a couple years ago, I would have done it. Now I'm like, can't. It's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late for the brow piercing. Like I said, personal style. It is not fitting in. Like, that is just not fitting in.
True.
It's not fitting into where I am.
It's not your style right now. Maybe back then it was.
But yeah. It's just not where I am.
Yeah.
But, or like, I honestly wish I got that stud on my other.
You could still do that.
You think I could still get away with that?
Yes. Do you think I should ever get a septum piercing?
Yeah, I think it would look good.
Really?
Yeah, you have a great nose.
Ah! Would it ruin my nose though?
No, just take it out. It doesn't leave anything noticeable.
Can you like put yours up into your nose?
Actually, mine I like can't, or I haven't, because it's kind of the opening here is pretty small.
Yeah,
just on my
yours is I think specific. Is perfect. I sometimes forget.
I know it's very not noticeable. Like if I don't want it to be.
Like I forget that I even have a nose piercing because it just is my face now.
Yeah.
Like, it just is what my face is.
Me
and
too.
then I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm cool. I forgot.
Me too. It's almost been like what? Like, it's like probably 3.5 years that I've had it now.
Yeah, that is crazy.
So
I think I was there when you got it.
And I've never changed it, and I won't ever change it.
I love it.
I will take it out and leave it forever. This will be the only one I have.
Yeah,
I'm too
love
afraid
it.
to change it.
That's how I feel with my cartilage piercing. I've never changed it since.
But yeah, no, I do like it. I also like that it is like pretty subtle.
It is.
So like if it was like far away picture.
But now I'm like really looking at it and I can really see.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, it's there.
Sometimes it like, like curves over.
Yeah.
Like that, and then you can see it like more. Because it's like more of the loop.
Oh, yeah, that's cool too.
I don't do that on purpose, but thank you. Okay. Do you have another one?
Well, no.
Okay, so you didn't come prepared.
No, I literally had 3.
Wow,
I've already said them all.
Whole notebook is filled.
Well, I could think
but some of them are like, there was some like amendment, like there was some like, I do have a savings goal, I won't say it. But I do have like a savings account goal.
Like an amount.
Yeah, like what will be in my savings by the end of 2024.
Oh yeah, I do like
that
That's
sort of goal.
Well, like I have some like goals that we wrote down like on our wishes.
Did you bring my wishes?
I did bring your wishes.
Woo! Oh my god, I have some catching up to do. Well, okay, so I just saw this on TikTok, but we're doing it. It's like you write down 13 wishes on different pieces of paper, you fold them up, and for 12 nights, each night you pick out one randomly, and you don't look at it, and you throw it in a fire, or burn it, or get rid of it, or however you want to. But you don't look at it, and you don't see it again, and you let it go. Do that 12 nights in a row, and you're left with one more wish. And you look at that one, and that's the one that you are responsible to make happen. So the goal of it is just manifesting, but your wishes are supposed to be like semi-realistic or achievable, so that, because you're going to end up with one random one at the end of your 12 nights. So that's what we're doing, and I missed a few nights. So,
I haven't done it since.
Oh, okay,
either,
yeah.
So.
But that's the thing, is with rituals, you can just, it's really what's in your heart.
Right, it's like I
you
don't need to follow the rules.
You can make your own rules. And honestly, I was watching
if you believe
TikTok,
it, you can achieve it.
And that girl was saying that too. She was like, you can make up your own rituals.
Yes.
So it's just like, that's the idea of it. I left them at my parents' house, so I missed a few nights, but we're going to catch up. And I'm still going to end up with a 13th one, and so we'll figure it out. I even wrote my journal. I have them written down in my journal too, so I don't forget the wishes, but then I have the wish I'm responsible for. And I have a little square. I'm going to tape it in here. So yeah. Okay, let's see. Another one?
I have a question.
Yeah, you can ask a question.
Okay, so this is kind of just related to like habits and routines and whatnot. But did you read Atomic Habits?
No.
You didn't?
Mm-mm.
I thought you did. Anyways, is that book actually good? Like, because
well, now did I ruin your question?
Yes, because I could have sworn. But
no,
I don't really like self-help books. But that one is really popular. And I don't know. It's like
I don't know either. I don't know anything about it really. Sorry.
Cut this out.
Sorry about that. This is awkward.
Okay, guys, let me know if you've ever read that. It's like,
and if it was good.
I was watching it.
And is it good for a woman? That's my follow-up question.
Yeah, I think it's written by a man.
That's what I'm saying.
But I was watching this YouTube video, and she was like reading the top-rated Amazon books or whatever of 2023, and that was the number one. So,
well, if you want a self-help book that I really like, it's called Big Magic. And I actually just found it at Goodwill, so if you want to read it.
Yeah, what is it about?
It's kind of like a self-help book, but it's really, really good. And I actually first read it for a summer reading, in high school. It was on the list, and I picked it. But then I read it again this year because I remembered about it, and then it's just so good. Anyway, it's like she talks about like I'm so bad at describing things sometimes, so I'm trying to get my words together. She's like, it's basically about like being creative, but you can like create however you want, whatever you want, and like I'm really bad at explaining it. It is so good. You should just read it. I'm gonna reread it again this year probably, and like mark up the book and stuff because now I have my own copy.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that.
Who's it by?
Oh shit, what's her name? Sorry. Whoa! Bleep that. Bleep that. I'm like, producer bleep. So,
Yeah.
well, can we make up like a fake producer name so I can be
Oh, yeah, let's do
so
that.
I can be like, bleep that out, or like,
Okay.
sorry, Jan.
Jan.
Or do we want like someone else? Do we not like Jan?
It seems like you don't like Jan.
I don't know. It was the first thing that came to my head. Why is that? I don't know. What about like maybe not so like old person name? Maybe like someone younger and cooler name. Because Jan just reminds me of like The Office, really.
I immediately thought of that too.
Right?
The Office, yeah.
Like Kath. Like why am I thinking of
Kathy? Kathy and Marge and
or like what about I don't know.
Okay, guys, we're gonna workshop that.
So I can be like, Jan, bleep that out, or like, sorry, Jan, you have to bleep so much out today.
It has to be Jan now, I think. It literally has to be Jan, I think.
It can be Jan. Our fake producer is Jan. Our fake editor.
Yeah. /producer.
/producer.
We'll just call her our producer. Jan. She's real. She's real to me. Okay, what are we talking about?
Big Magic.
Oh, yeah.
Is by, I knew it was Elizabeth Gilbert.
Oh my god.
So it is by a woman.
Woo! I feel better about reading that.
So yeah, I really like that book.
I can't seem to get through self-help books, but you seem to really like this, and you always recommend good books to me. Like,
thanks.
when you say, oh, you would really like this, I really do like it. Yeah. Like, The Great Alone, I thought I wasn't going to like it based on the description, but I love that book.
Which is wild to me, because I read that description and I was like, sounds so good. Can't wait.
Well, yeah, I didn't know I liked it until I read it. Now I'm like, if I read a description like that, I know I like it, like historical fiction. But also, Kristen Hanna's a really good writer.
Yeah, so anyway, anyone who hasn't read it, I know some of my friends also probably read it for high school reading, but it's so good. And it's definitely
that wasn't an option for me. I had to read Great Expectations.
Well, I read that like going into freshman year.
Yeah, I didn't read it.
I actually did read it. Isn't that
all of it?
Yes, Lauren. We were at like our grandparents' house over the summer, and I have a vivid memory of reading it in the twin bedroom.
Oh my god!
And like I had like sticky notes in it.
I hated
like,
my life.
Marked it up.
Reading that.
I know.
And then we had to go to this.
But I did read it because I was, you know how it is.
Yeah, I did kind of read most of Missoula, which I read for.
That was it was on the same list as Missoula. I read Missoula and Big Magic.
So what was the second one I read? I probably didn't. I think I only read Missoula.
You might have just checked.
That's a good book.
Chosen a different one. So
I don't.
I did not appreciate Big Magic in high school the way I do this year. Yeah. Or this year when I read it. So anyway, I recommend that to anyone. Okay, another one. Declutter. Be more mindful when it comes to shopping. That kind of also goes in with the trends.
I need to add that to mine.
That goes in with the trends too. Like, I'm really trying to weigh like if I need things.
I do think that you help me because you're not really a spender, and it makes me not spend my money.
But I still feel like I kind of fell off like this past few months. Like I kind of got crazy, and I need to reel it back in.
See, I don't ever think that about myself.
I feel like I have like I got something, I don't know, like I got another like bag or something, and I was like, I have too many bags. I was like, I have so many bags.
Yeah.
And then I realized, like, you need to just relax. Like, you're okay, and you have what you need.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do need to think about it like that. Like, really imagine it in my life.
That's the hard thing. What, did you send me that TikTok, or did I just see it? I don't know. Of, she was like, me buying everything I didn't get on my Christmas list because I already imagined my life with it.
Yeah,
and I
saw
still
that.
feel that way about some of the things on my list.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, I kind of need that.
Well, it's so hard because I have to wait for my birthday to pass.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm so itching to buy something right now.
I can't do any, like, shopping.
Yeah, like, I want to go to Sephora so bad, but I'm like, I asked Mom if she can get me concealer for my birthday.
I really want that
but I do
Summer
need
Fridays lip gloss still. I imagined my life with that, even though I knew I wasn't going to get it. Because it's hard to get.
Was it on your list?
It was. It was on.
Oh.
It was, yeah.
Was it a last minute addition?
No. And what else? Oh, yeah, like there's like the jewelry cleaner, retainer cleaner thing. Because I want it for my retainers. and I want it so bad still.
How much is it?
I don't know, like $30 probably.
You could do. You think you could spare that?
Yeah, maybe
for
like
your
next
life
month.
to be complete.
Yeah. That's a good one. I will get that eventually.
You better save up for it.
I have to save up. I have to put $1 away a day for a month.
For a month. Okay, you're gonna get it in February.
Yeah. Okay. Other ones. Pick one skill and focus on it.
Oh, I did say that. No, go ahead.
Mine is chess. When we knew this already.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I think we knew this.
Yeah. We talked about it last.
I really wanted to get better at chess and learn, and I'm not very good. So I want to like be like sufficient or like adequate in chess. So that's the skill I'm picking, and I'm not learning any more skills. Well, I can learn more skills, but I just mean like, you know how you hop around hobbies?
Yeah.
I do that like, I used to do that more. Honestly, I was pretty good this year. I didn't do any hobbies, but I mean like, I used to be like crochet and embroider and draw and paint and like just a million things. Guitar, never stick to anything. So I'm like, pick a skill and stay on that skill and just try to get better at it. What is that skill that you want it to be?
I was literally about to say, I want to start a new hobby.
Yeah,
I don't need to do that. I don't need to.
If you want to like learn how to crochet, then like literally stick with that. Like you can't move into anything else.
Pick one and then like make it my life.
Right. Yeah, I'm like, how do people do that? Where they pick up something and they just do it and they're good at it?
Maybe I should start making jewelry.
Yeah, that could be yours. You just said that. You wanted to make jewelry, so you could just pick that, and that's your focus for this year. Is like, I'm gonna be making jewelry.
Like, I think it's like my coworkers. A couple of my coworkers actually do make jewelry, and she always has the cutest earrings. And I was like, so how do you make them? And she told me, I was like, oh, that's actually really easy.
Earrings, like and you can get even like nice beads for like like nicer looking beads for bracelets, necklaces, pendants, charms.
So maybe that, or maybe something else. I don't know.
Yeah. So that's one of mine. So I have like a lot of like not super specific or like measurable goals. It's just like we're putting it out there.
Yeah.
Like the podcast stuff. New year, new us. Like you said earlier, we want to put more energy into the podcast, and then want to move out of Arizona. Doxing myself. Ooh, doxing myself.
They know this.
Just kidding. You know that. That's not doxing. So that's also on my goal, even though it makes me like really anxious and scared.
Yeah. Well, what you need to do is change your mindset about it. Why does it make you feel anxious and scared?
I'm just an anxious person.
Yeah, I'm trying to change my mindset about finding a job, because right now it's like such a negative thing in my mind. Like I just like don't like it. I don't want to. I'm comfortable with where I'm at, whatever.
Right. Same.
But I'm like, I just need to paint it in a better light. I need to have positive thoughts about it, because it's not going to come to me if it's negative.
I think like,
it's a whole manifestation thing.
That's a good point. I think when I'm in like the right headspace, I'm like, I can romanticize it. I'm like, this would be amazing, like so cool, like just I can romanticize aspects of it. And then when I'm in a bad headspace, all I can think about is like the process is hard, being away from family, being away from things I know, like everything. And then I get in the even worse one where I'm like, if I don't do it, like everyone's gonna be like, girl, stop saying you're gonna do it and not do it. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. So I want to move out. I mean, I've like have my places that I think, but I'm not like necessarily pigeonholed into a spot or anything. Whatever's realistic, I guess. Yeah. And I honestly think for me specifically, like the location like matters, but like I could probably like make a life anywhere. I'm not like a big
and you know, you don't, I mean, the biggest thing that, or like the hardest thing to move is the cats, in my opinion. Like thank God you don't have like actual human children, because that is hard. But like cats are hard too, because like, you know, but easier than being tied down with like a family or
that's like so anyway, that's my goal. That's been my goal for the past 2 years. So we'll see if it happens this year.
Yeah, we got this.
We'll see if it happens.
Don't be saying nothing if you don't see me do my stretches. though.
Don't be saying anything if I'm still in this room in 8 months.
So,
but okay, those are basically my resolutions. Oh yeah, and then my overarching one is get out of my comfort zone more.
Yeah.
That's like my motto this year. Is like,
I know.
Get out of your comfort zone.
Make new friends.
New experiences. Like it's okay to like FOMO. I do have FOMO a lot, and honestly, sometimes it's okay if it motivates you to get out of the house.
True,
like,
that's so
I
true.
feel like that's sometimes one of the only things that gets me out is my fear of missing out.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was a random thing to say. I don't know why that was random.
What was random?
I don't know. Why did I bring up FOMO?
Because get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like it's like I don't want to go to this place, but everyone else is going, and
it's like a way to
like what if it's really
there?
cool?
Right.
Like,
what if it's like cool and poppin'? Because, like you said, like when you're comfortable in your job, like you know it's familiar. I all super fall like victim to that too. Of like, I'm just comfortable here. I know my life here,
and it's like I'm good at it, and I know everything, and it's so hard jumping back to like being new,
square one,
and like not knowing anything. And like obviously there's like training and stuff, but still I'm like I like that I'm good at it, and I love my coworkers, which is hard to leave them. And it's just I'm comfortable and I like routine, and it's hard work to try to find a job, and I didn't want to put in the work, but after birthday festivities I really had to grind.
The focus.
Yeah, that's my goal after that. So
yeah,
I said I'm not gonna think about it until after Universal.
That's fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
Which I'm excited for Universal.
I'm so excited. We're going to Universal for my birthday.
I'm saving my gift card from our grandparents for that trip.
Oh, nice. I've already spent some.
I was going to, and I had plans
from Old Navy.
I had plans for it, and then I said maybe I should do it for the trip.
Well,
so I can. Like,
I told Mom I wanted money for
birthday?
Universal.
Yeah,
but
that's a good.
She likes to give actual gifts, which I understand.
Well, you'll get some probably from Grandma.
Yeah,
because she got me she just
money.
Gave me money.
Yeah,
so there you go.
Yeah, I'm so excited, and I already have my outfit.
Wow, you do? Oh my god,
my sweater.
Oh, yeah. But I don't.
And I'll probably just wear this black shirt underneath it.
I was thinking I don't know what to wear. I don't
probably a t-shirt.
Have any idea what I'm gonna wear.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on my bottom, but or like how am I gonna do my hair? Because like I have to look good in the pictures.
I don't have anything like universal like
related.
Wear,
okay, well you could buy something there.
Yeah, I have some money.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm saving for the trip. So.
Mm-hmm.
So Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! And I'll be 23 when this episode comes out.
Yes, yeah, true.
Because my birthday is
true.
Like 3 days.
And yeah, a lot of discourse online is about how your birthday is in the range of horrible birthdays.
Yeah,
I think any birthday like between like after Christmas, even like before, like a couple days before, maybe. Like the 23rd to like January 5th. Bad, horrible. So sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm January 2nd, guys, in case you didn't know. But
so Happy New Year. Whatever you feel about resolutions, I hope you enjoyed ours. Those are our resolutions. What's a good ending?
A good ending is to say we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Nope, it already is next year.
It's 2024.
Well, it is 2024.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
And we should pull tarot cards.
Oh my god, yeah.
We should pull
do that later.
Some 2024 tarot cards.
Oh, good idea.
Sorry. I like keep coming up with things to say when we're ending it. It's like when you're saying like good night.
And you're like, oh, you're like leaving your friends, and then you're like in the parking lot by your car, and you're like, and about that thing from 3 years ago. Like, I just actually found out new information that we have to talk about.
But yeah, for the new year, we have a lot of good episodes planned.
Yeah, so stay tuned. It's gonna be good.
I'm excited.
More of a discussion-based thing.
I was waiting for you to keep going. Yeah.
Nothing was in there. There was nothing else coming.
Yeah, so we kind of want to like throw in some more topic-based like discussion episodes, commentary, like our thoughts on a topic.
Yeah.
Within our mix with our normal stuff of like we're just chatting and being two girls.
A little
and
like
some
some episodes more constructed.
Constructed?
Is that the word?
Yeah, like
Wait, yeah.
Structured?
Constructed? What does constructed mean?
I think that's the same thing. I just like the word structured better if like for the uses that you just did. Like it's more structured.
Constructed? What is it? Like that doesn't seem like a word.
I think that is a word, yeah.
Well, I said it for a reason.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know though.
Yeah, like just more put together.
Yes. More like outlined.
Yeah. More energy. That's part of my resolution is more
energy. More.
I don't know. I just laughed.
Thank you.
I don't know.
That was like I quoted Hamilton to my coworker today, and she laughed, and I said, "Oh, you know that?" And she goes, "No, it's just funny." And I was like, "Oh, thanks."
Oh, also, yeah, like Trisha paid us. I don't know because Hamilton is running for a whole month.
Oh my god, it's
so
gonna
the
be our
chances
date.
are
Abby, it's gonna be our date
in like 30, but it will be our date. We're hoping to run into Trisha at a Hamilton show.
I'm actually so excited.
Isn't that crazy though?
Wrap it up.
Okay. All right. Thank you for watching.
Okay, love you guys.
Share some resolutions if you have them, please.
Yes.
I'm really curious to see what people's are.
Mm-hmm,
but
me too.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Till next time. Bye.